Welcome to a sketchbook tour. This sketchbook, in case you're wondering, is a Strathmore mixed media hardbound 8.5 by 11 sketchbook. One of my favorite sketchbooks. I've filled 2 of them now. I started it in April 2022 with some self-portraits, and then I watched one episode of Drive to Survive, and I did an entire spread of the drivers. I don't really watch F1, but I did watch Drive to Survive. And then I also watched a video on movie poster design, and then that's what inspired me to draw all these celebrities. These next couple pages are me learning how to draw with ballpoint pen. You'll see I wrote a bunch of little notes on the sides of the drawings. This is when I was starting to figure it out. Continuing along in my sketchbook, I had just found a ton of Tombow alcohol markers on clearance in Michael's, and I never used markers before, so I just snatched those up real quick and I started to play with them in my sketchbook. So that was those last couple pages, and this page is probably one of my favorites in my sketchbook. It just feels like fall. Gouache is my absolute comfort medium. I feel like gouache is the medium that I can be the most free with, and I like to stick these what are they called? Fortune thingies that are in fortune cookies. I don't know why I'm forgetting the name, but I like to stick them in my sketchbook every now and then when I have them. And yeah, this is one of my favorite spreads. It just feels like a cozy little spread, and I love it. Next, I had an abandoned sketchbook that had all these drawings in it that I wanted to save and keep in a safe place. So I cut them out and I collaged them and I put them together in this sketchbook. I drew quite a few cats in this sketchbook for some reason. I don't know why, but I just had fun drawing cats. And then also, you'll see in these next few pages, I drew quite a few colored pencil portraits because I was beginning to learn how to layer with the colored pencil and draw a little bit more intricately. Like I said before, I had never used alcohol markers until I had found them on clearance at Michael's. So here I just wanted to do some simple grayscale eye studies using only 3 different values. This next page is a video I had done for Halloween studying skulls and anatomy, and actually Strathmore gave me a shout out on their Instagram, which I was super excited about. I think just getting any recognition when you're in the beginning of your art journey is really exciting, and I also love Strathmore. This is my second sketchbook of theirs that I filled, and I bought a third, so I was just super excited about it. Anyways, I also really liked how these drawings came out. Here I had just received a book that I ordered on Figure and Anatomy by Morpho. The title is Morpho. I'm not sure. I'll link it down below. But it's really great for breaking the figure down into simple forms. But I realized I was taking up a lot of pages practicing that, so I dedicated a whole different sketchbook to Figure and Anatomy. Oh, and this watercolor portrait I will forever be proud of because watercolor is so hard, and I feel like this came out pretty good. And I also did a video on this spread as well. Next, this is the beginning of the 100 Heads challenge that I had recently completed. I was close to being finished with my sketchbook, so I thought the 100 Heads challenge would be a good way to finish it off. And I always draw portraits in my sketchbooks because I just feel like I struggle with them. Animals and landscapes come a lot easier to me than drawing portraits, so you're always going to see portraits in my sketchbooks because that's what I always feel like I need to practice. And with that comes the end of my sketchbook tour. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys have the most amazing new year in the entire universe. And I will see you later in my next video. Bye!